Welcome to episode 19 of our Timberborn 1.0 playthrough in the experimental phase still with the folktales. I'm Captain T, please like and subscribe. And today we're going to build a mining facility. Yes, we are going to use a little bit... Where's my mine? The mine is going to be over here. We also have a few other things I want to do. I want to see if over here maybe we can build up a couple of gravity batteries. So when the wind stops during a drought, we can actually keep producing things when the wind is a bit intermittent. Also over here building up some more land. I think this raised edge will keep the contamination away from our little cute little farm over here. So the beavers can go and build that. We're still working on making this one level deeper so we can actually use the full 4 tiles of height to store water. We can store up to almost 8,000 water, and we have 3 of these large water pumps. And yeah, we got our wood farm over here. It's working pretty well. We've got over 4,000 logs. We got our cute little village over here. Just rebuilding our foresters so we can actually replant those dead trees we had before we had our little floodgate and fluid dump, so we can keep this all nice and wet. And I was thinking maybe we also plant in here some spatterdock and some cactus, so the beavers have, you know, a nice little fun looking thing over here. This is a dam. It goes to 0.66, 2/3 of a tile. So we have water going that way. This is at 0.95. When we have a drought, we do have to remember to put this up fully at 1, otherwise we're just wasting water over here. Oh no, wait. We're still gonna waste water because we have dams over here instead of floodgates. We're gonna have to check on that too. So, yes. But let's get started. We're in cycle 24, day 5. We don't have a sign of a drought or a bad tide, but this is hard mode and we're a little bit flooding over here. Maybe 0.85 is better. Ooh, that's right. The new update of Timberborn gave us achievements, Steam achievements. It's awesome. I've already got quite... I booted up the game today and I've already got quite the amount of pings and everything, you know, notifications, that's the word. But things are good, things are awesome. What's the first thing we're gonna do? I think, yeah, while we're here, we're gonna fix this over here. So, put back a stair in there. This we can just go ahead and delete because it is unnecessary. Do we need logs? No, we don't really. So, I'm gonna just put in floodgates over here. And set this up to the... yeah. During a normal tide we can just keep it low, but during a bad tide or a drought we raise this up. So they can work on that, and then let's go over here to our mine, because there is still quite the amount of scrap metal. We could build a station over here, and we have over here it's almost empty. We could also go over here to build up clean up those ruins, but I just want to put it in a little thing over here. We're also gonna need a mining town because This takes 10 workers. We're already at 8 vacancies, 7 incapacitated. And this has a very high chance of injury for our beavers. So our beavers, they don't like working over here. So we're gonna need a surplus. So while they're working on the mine, we have plenty of materials to build this, so that's not a problem. Also gonna need, I think we're gonna use the triple lodge to build something nice. I think we're gonna do that right next to it. With this can go away. So we have, these are 2 deep and 1 a little bit separated. So we are blowing a hole in the ground over here. So because the triple lodge, as you can see, entrance is on the 1st floor. And I want to have them like a little town square. As we are getting a drought in 3 days, we can still pump quite enough water during that time. We have enough blow up material. Yes, plenty of explosives. So, gonna wait over here. Let's check in this. This is built. That's good. This has not yet been built. Let's prioritize that. Yeah, let's keep the cactules and spatadog beautification over here till towards the end of the episode. We can take a look at that then. Over here they are busy, but we can make this a little bit lower priority. Over here, they're also gonna need, of course, some food. I would like to also have this underground. We can do that over here, I think, yes. So we're gonna use a little. There, or could we put in 4? Yes, let's go a little bit experimental. Go too deep. We can fit in 2 medium warehouses over here and 2 over here. If we entrances will be on top of each other. So if we have 1, 2, then we can use the spiral stair like that. Go down here. Yes, because it is down 1. It does need to go 2 down. Oh, well. Let's blow this up first before we actually go ahead and yeah, so we don't need any power over here. That's a lucky thing. Let's also clean up some of these parts because we don't really need all of that anymore. Great, I disconnected everything now. And I still haven't installed those sound bites. So, will this connect over here? Yes. Will connect plenty fine enough. And it is shorter to our industry hub anyway. Well, It is a little bit of a roundabout way, but maybe we can think of that for something over there too. First, let's do all of this. So our beavers are coming. Let's put it into triple speeds. Look at them going. Oh yes. They got over here some materials, but it's not really that close by. And these, they stop producing water when we don't have any wind. And over here, for some reason, we're not really connected over the rest. I missed that. So we're gonna have to do something about that too, I guess. But first, let's go. Oh, what's a bigger priority, that or this? Well, I think this is. So let's. Oh, don't. Beavers, watch out! Don't. I'm gonna blow things up. Watch out! Come on. Go, beavers. Go. Quick. Yes, now I can just blow this up over here. Put housing here, here, and here. And over there, now we can flip at that, and we can put. That's one system done. And now we also need to go down over here. And that's probably gonna be have to 2 and a 1 over here then, I think, yeah. Let's do that. And for symmetry, I think 2 big tanks of water. It's gonna be great. And now check over it. It's gonna be useless. So, where does up? So we had a connection over here, but not anymore. Between this and over here. And how? What's the closest thing I can do? Probably over here. This area. Because I put this small pile for metal blocks and we have a 16-day drought. Let's put over here this full height and this at full height. Should it overflow? I hope it doesn't overflow. I think, yeah, we're not overflowing, good. And over here, how could I do it the best way? I want to keep it underground. I think if I do this over here. So I got a power connection over there. I don't think I actually was in need to remove this platform, but this should connect everything up, and then we can put the supply pile for the metal blocks back. And now everything should be, when it's finished building, it should be all connected. And then we can use these windmills and those big windmills. And over here, I could either use 2 normal staircases or just I'm gonna use a spiral. Because I like those. Those are still very new and I like using them. And over here we can place something nice. Some decorations. Or even a monument. That's 2 by 2. That's a shame. That's 2 by 2. This would be 3 by 3, but it must be placed in water. So give them something to make it feel a little bit like home. Make it feel. Don't really need this chunk of the path over here and over here, but we could place, I think, what, agora? No, that would be weird to place like a temple kind of structure near the mine. A dangerous place for the campfire, right on top of our bear tide drain. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, but it's nice. It's nice. And then we can place the banner over there. Over there, and this let's put in, well, I can still put in other logos, but let's put in the windmills here. What kind of food do we want over here? What do we have a lot of? Cocktail crackers, bread, baked grilled potatoes, carrots. I mean, they are minors, not minor, but you know what I mean. And sunflower seeds. And the absolute lowest, they don't have a path yet. Oh, that's an issue. That will be a massive issue. So let's actually let's fix it while we can. I have to delete this for now. These dirt blocks will be necessary, otherwise we'll just fit in pour in a lot of bad water during a bad tide. It will squeeze down over here, but we don't have any holes elsewhere, so it will just fall off over here. And then we can just place back the warehouse this was, I think, carrots, I think. Bread, potatoes, carrots, and sunflower seeds. Yes. And of course we have to place back our water. And could we do something else over here? Oh, I got an idea. Let's rip out a connection on top of there, so we can, of course, give them rooftop terraces. It's gonna be a very welcome addition for the miners. And we're gonna need a hospital section. Medical bed. Gonna be difficult to put a medical bed in there. Mud pits needs power. And needs to be sunk into the ground. So let's... The mud pit is how big? 3 by 3. 2, 3. Can we fit one on this side? 2, 3. Yes, we can. We can't. So we can put something different in there. The beavers, they want a nice little place to sit. When they're on break. Well-being. Decorations, that was it. One hammock or just... And a way to actually be able to read anything of the bulletin post. Able to reach this? Well, they will be soon enough. Decorations. Wooden fence. Like that. They can't reach for that. So. This is working. This is... Oh, zip. We're getting more and more scrap metal in here. We got 10 beavers working in there. Got 9 free places. And we got 23 baby beavers. So things will level out eventually. It's not like all the beavers that live over here will work in the mine. But it is something. Putting all this in. Yes. Beavers, watch out. I'm gonna blow this up. Well-being, the mud bats. Oh no, I thought it was too deep. Or has that been changed? I could have sworn they were too deep. So let's put back the dirt in, which I saw I also would have created a hole in our bad water drain system. I'm not really paying attention, it seems. So, and then we can put the mud pad over there. The mud pit. Oh, is that probably the Iron Teeth version where they have that but that one is also powered, I believe. And a roof section, so everybody here get at least that roof bonus. Yeah, I think this is ready. This can be set to obtain. This also, well, this is just normal, and I can work on this. Let's take a look over here. They started. This is great stuff there. Probably because the bad water has been lowered. It seems like we don't need this over here. Also, here is our metal production. Here is our finished produce storage. And we need a place to store the scrap metal. Because we got over here this small pile claiming in the scrap metal. But we need also a place to keep our big storage. And we can fit that right in here. Scrap metal supply prioritized by the haulers. Power is built everywhere, so we are connected. So, gravity batteries. I can fit 1, 2, 3. We can fit a couple of them over here. We'll need a little still fit, yes. No. Over there. Just get that stair in there. And they should give us the ability to store at least some power. And because we are greatly overproducing with the windmills, they can charge up for the time when the wind is not blowing. Everything else is still looking good. We got 7.2 days left in this drought. And because we put those dams in here, this water hasn't been evaporated or pumped by our large water pumps, as is the rest of this basin actually is. What we're gonna do is, while they're at it, just might as well blow the rest of it is more water, more storage is more better. Yes, they will build with platforms, so that will be fine. Water over here is low. Got plenty of water storage. And I want to keep this green. Let's just put in one little fluid dump. These are dams, so when it will overflow, it will go off the map. It's a shame. Unmodded, we can't set a height for the fluid dump. It would be nice to see, you know, if we're able to do it with a sluice, why not with a fluid dump? Because you have to add a mod to use, even when we're using the, where is it? Stream gauge. Even if we, let's put it over there. It's not like we can link this up. We need a mod for that. But that's the decision for another time. I personally, for this playthrough, I don't want to install any mods. Because it is an experimental playthrough. So, things can break. The game gets updated a lot. Once we're in 1.0 normal branch, so like the official release, then I think we can add mods back in. But for now, I think this is good. Got plenty of dynamite. Let's make this the priority again. And over here, let's put in just a temporary aquatic farmhouse. So we can plant up some cattails here on the edge. Some spatter dog over there, just scattered around. It doesn't have like the big mechanic of spreading like the trees have, but I think this will make it look yeah. I think it will make this look nice. And we can unplant them and maybe see if they spread, but I don't think they do. Well, they have never done that, so. Over here, this is still looking good. We're still growing massive amounts of oak. We're pretty much full up with just these 6 underground piles. Let's take a look back over here. They are doing pretty well. I think we can normalize this. Oh, that's why I couldn't build this roof on top of here. Because I am stupid. And I forgot to put in the parts. Great job, mate. Great job. So, I have to do do something like this for our roof. Where's my roof? And then, will this fit? I don't think it does. Not underneath a platform, that's a shame. Medical bed does. Rotate it around my one here and one here rotated. Over here, water is almost empty, but our water is coming back pretty soon. And our first gravity batteries are installed. Meaning we should have way less power drops than we had before. And now the haulers to grab the scrap metal, they need to go all the way around over here. Well, our metal factories are over here. So could we give them a solution to get there quicker? Let's experiment. I think if we delete this one, add connection over there, add connection over. No, it doesn't work like that. How did it work? How did it work? I saw a place where they something like this. And then like this should basically split this up. Let's see if this works. High priority, high priority. This can be normal priority again. I'm curious if this works. And over here we can blow stuff up. Exploded 200 dynamite in a single day. Oh yes. Oh, there was still water in here. That's what spread around. We got a little bit confused, as usual. I think these don't need to be here anymore. They need to be changed around. I think. Having two of them over there is gonna be good enough. Then we put our path there, and then we can this part we can also change around. Meaning we can put in here a little bit more dynamite. They have started working over here. That's good. These plants, they will survive. That I'm sure of that. So this connection is ready. This still needs 16 planks. We need more planks. We are making enough planks, I think, but we're just using a lot of them. We've got more and more gravity batteries. They only need 2 more gravity batteries and they are done. And I thought I did my math right, that this was enough lumber mills. Because we couldn't, if we could put this one closer, we could have fitted in one more over here. Oh, these are drying out, but we got a farm, we can replant this. Things will be fine. And I don't think we'll need these anymore. Those materials, they can be picked up. This is moving. And they are using it. They are using it. Oh, that's awesome. It works. So they got a quick connection to our production facility. We still got a roundabout connection over there. Yes. Nice. Nice. These, they can't reach. Let's help them to get there. Now they should be able to build this. Over here we can blow this up. Meaning we have to fill this up to 1 high before we get this to work. Now we have 6 vacant unemployed beavers. Our drought is ended. The smell of water in the morning. Survive your first drought. Well, this was cycle 25th. Man, we have survived plenty of droughts. Oh, they will be doing well. Yes, and this is a low priority job for me. Yes, pouring a little bit of water in there did reset this drying out time. That's the word I was using. I was looking for, at least. So over here we are making a farmhouse. Yes, let's get this ready. This can be set to 0.85. 0.85, yes. So we can plant these crops and just make this. I really like this place. It looks great. This one, we don't need it anymore. We've planted everything. This can be unplanted. Oh, with full ground trees, this looks so alive over here. Over here, yes. Get ready with planting, so I can end this episode. Over here, we're creating power. We got wind. We also got our gravity batteries. They are working. So things should go a whole lot easier from now on. We got our mine. We've got plenty of scrap metal now. Oh yes. Are they all planted? Yes, I think they are. So now we can just go ahead, delete this mess, remove the path, and unplant all of this. So we can just grow and be looking good from now on. Yes. So, if you're still here, please like and subscribe. And I think this is pretty much it what we're gonna do for today. Don't think we're building anything else right now. No, they can work on the dynamite. So while they are working on the dynamite, I want to say thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Share it with as much people as you know who might be interested in all of this. And I hope you have a very, very, very good rest of your day. So, I hope to see you again. Till the next time. Goodbye.